Yes. Uh, Hi children. So up to now we completed the first chapter, children, integers. So today we are going to discuss our next second chapter, children. So that is fractions, decimals and rational numbers. So before going to discuss this, we will revise one more time what are fractions. Okay children, in 6th class, 5th class itself we learned fractions for children. So I am not going to give you the detailed explanation children. So I am going to revise a little bit. So before that, what is a fraction children? We are going to learn in this class the definition of fraction. So up to now you learned fraction means a part of whole. A part of whole. So part of whole అంటే ఏంటి మొత్తంగా ఉన్న దాంట్లో ఒక చిన్న భాగాన్ని ఫ్రాక్షన్ అంటారు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ I have taken a cake and made it to pieces. So these are the cake children. Na cake ilage untundi. So see how many parts I made this cake children? 4 parts. I made it into 4 parts. In this one part, so each part is called fraction. This one part is called fraction. Now I am taking this one part and everything now. So this part is called fraction. So fraction means a part of whole. Whole cake is there. In that I made it into pieces. That each piece is called fraction. So up to 6th class we learn the fraction means like this. But fraction means we have a definition children. So I am going to write the definition. What is a fraction? A number which can be expressed in the p by q form is called fraction. A number written in the form of p by q where q not equal to 0 and p comma q belongs to p comma q are whole numbers. P comma q are whole numbers. So this is the definition of fraction children. So this is the bookish definition children. So you have to remember this definition and you have to write in your notes children. A number written in the form of p by q where q not equal to 0 and p comma q are whole numbers. This is the definition of fraction. So let me write example. So fraction should be in the form of p by q. Ante 2 by 3, 4 by 7, 0 by 1 and 1 by 2. So all these are the examples of fractions. See, p by q form of పైన ఒక నెంబర్ కింద ఒక నెంబర్ కదా. పైన నెంబర్ ఏమంటాము? We can call the upper number as numerator and the down number or the lower number is called denominator. Whatever the line, this is called vinculum children. This is called vinculum. We can call it as bulb or we will call it in this fraction as bulb. So numerator by denominator. The fraction is nothing but numerator by denominator. So these are the examples of fractions children. So up to here you learned in 6th class children. So 2 by 3, 4 by 7 and 0 by 1. This is also fraction. Why? I already told. P comma q are whole numbers. Here p is a whole number, 0 is a whole number, no? But if I write like this, 1 by 0. So is this a fraction children? No, we can't define this fraction children because already condition is there. Q should not be 0. That means the denominator should not become 0. This is not a fraction. So remember this children. And so extension to this, we are going to learn the types of fractions. We are having different types of fractions today. So what are those different types of fractions? So in the lower class itself we learn proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction. Next, like fractions, unlike fractions. So these are the types of fractions which we learn. And extension to equivariant fractions also explained. These are the types of fractions we learned in 6th class children. Let me revise these types of fractions also children. So you note this definition of the fraction and examples children. Okay. So we are going to discuss the proper fraction types of fractions children. So see types of fractions. So what is the first fraction? Proper fraction. Proper fraction means what? Proper ante. So numerator is smaller than the denominator. Numerator is smaller than the denominator. So the numerator is smaller than the denominator. In proper fraction, how the fraction will be children? The numerator is smaller than the denominator. If I write like this, 2 by 3, 1 by 2, 3 by 4. So these all the, here you see children, here numerator is 2, denominator is 3. That means numerator is smaller than denominator. Here also numerator is smaller than denominator. So if the numerator is smaller and denominator is bigger, we can say those fractions as proper fractions. I will represent this on a pictograph also children, in the picture also. See, if I want to represent the picture form children, so what is denominator? The whole part is called, how many parts it is divided? Those all parts are called denominators. Denominator means the total parts. Denominator is the children. In denominator, total parts. We will write children. Numerator. What is numerator? The part which we are shaded or unshaded part is called a numerator. Shaded or unshaded, whatever we want, that part is called numerator. See here what is, so denominator means total parts and numerator means whatever the shaded and unshaded part we have to write. See children, so 2 by 3 I am writing children. See for 2 by 3 what is the numerator here? 2. That means we have to shade 2 parts and total how many parts are there? 3 parts. 2 by 3. For if I want to write 1 by 4, how we will represent? So we have to, total how many parts are there? 4 parts. So 4, we have to divide the figure into 4 parts and the numerator here 1 is there. So we have to shade 1. This is 1 by 4. Okay, like this we have to do the, we have to represent with pictorially also. Okay, this is the proper fraction. Proper fraction means numerator is smaller than denominator. Then what is our second one? Second type of fraction. So you understand children proper fraction? Yes. Next, what is the second one? Second one is improper fraction children. Improper fraction. So reverse of the proper fraction. That means their numerator is smaller than denominator. Here numerator is greater than denominator. The numerator is greater than denominator. Or denominator is smaller than numerator. Like that also we can write. See children, this one you have to write in your notes also. Okay. You have to write the definition of the fraction and types of fractions. How many types of fractions I wrote on the board? Those all you have to write. And whatever I am writing on the board, you have to write in your notes. Okay. So examples for this. That means here numerator will be big number and denominator will be small number. So 7 by 2, 4 by 3, 4 by 1. Also we can write. Here one more condition you have to write children. Greater or equal. Numerator is greater or equal to numerator. Either numerator is greater should be or equal to denominator also we can write. Like that 3 by 3, 2 by 2, like this also we can write. Okay children, so you understand, either numerator is greater than denominator or numerator is equal to denominator is there, means we can call those fractions as improper fractions. See, numerator is greater, denominator is smaller. Here numerator is greater, denominator is smaller. Here you see, numerator is equal, denominator also equal in these two conditions. So like that also we can write it improper fractions. So we will represent this in a we can't. Yes, we can represent this also pictorially. See children, 7 by 2 means here total parts are 2 and the shaded parts are 7. It is possible? No, it is not possible. No. So I am writing total whole part and 4 by 3 I am writing representing children. 4 by 3 I am representing. So 4 by 3 means what? We are dividing 4 with 3. 3 ones are 3. So what is the remainder left? 1. So that means one whole part and one shaded part. That is 1 by 3 parts. So that is see 1 plus 1 by 3. 1 plus 1 by 3. That means one whole part and one shaded part. So improper fraction is nothing but a combination of whole and proper fraction. Combination of whole and proper fraction. Like this also we can represent improper fraction pictorially. Okay. The next one is mixed fraction. Just now I said mixed fraction is nothing but improper fraction. It is an improper fraction. It is an improper fraction. It is an improper fraction and it is a combination of whole and whole part plus proper fraction. Whole part plus proper fraction. That means 3 1 by 4, 2 1 by 7, 6 2 by 3, like this. Whole part plus proper fraction combination. Combination of whole number and proper fraction is called a mixed fraction. That is our third type of fraction. Next we are having like and unlike fractions. So next fraction is like fraction children. What are like fractions children? Like fractions means the fractions, a group of fractions, that means two or more than two fractions having same denominator. Fractions having same denominator. Fractions having same denominator are called like fractions. Examples, see children. 1 by examples 3 by 2, 1 by 2, 3 by 5, 1 by 5, 4 by 5, 2 by 5. Here you observe denominator is same. For these all fractions denominator is same. Only changing is numerator. So fractions having the same denominator are called like fractions. Understand children? Fractions having same denominator are called like fractions. For example, so this I am writing representing children. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many parts we have to share? 3 parts. This is 3 by 5. This is 1 by 5. This is 4 by 5. This is 2 by 5. So the representation of like fractions also in picture form also we have written. So here all are having same circles but different numerators, different parts are shared. Okay, so fractions having same denominator are called like fractions. The next step, unlike fractions. Next one children, unlike fractions. So fractions having different denominators. Fractions having different denominators are called unlike fractions. So fractions here, fractions which are having different denominators like 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 5 by 6. See, in this, no two fractions are having same denominator. All fractions are having different denominators. So different types of fractions are called unlike fractions. Okay, children. So up to here we will learn the next. In the next class we will continue the remaining.